I kicked my daughter and her boyfriend out of the house I bought for her. My husband and I bought a duplex for our daughter Katie when she moved away for medical school. It's a 2-bedroom place about 4 hours from where we live. We figured she'd be there for at least 7 years doing her MD PhD program, so it made sense to invest in a property instead of throwing money away on rent. The deal was simple. Katie and her boyfriend Ryan would pay us rent every month. We gave them a huge break, like half of what other places in that area charge. We even told them they could keep whatever they wanted to do with the other unit if they found a renter. Everything was fine for the first few months. Then Katie started taking breaks from her program. At first, she said it was because she needed time to focus on research, but I found out the real reason was because Ryan kept coming up with these insane money-making schemes that always failed. The worst one was breeding French bulldogs. Ryan convinced Katie that they could make thousands of dollars selling puppies. He bought 2 breeding dogs without telling us, and suddenly they had a litter of 5 puppies in this tiny apartment. The problem is French bulldogs are expensive to breed properly, and Ryan had no idea what he was doing. The puppies got sick, the vet bills piled up, and they couldn't sell any of them. Now they have 7 French bulldogs living in a 2-bedroom apartment. I've been to the place and it smells horrible, and there's dog hair and toys everywhere. Ryan's been a part-time bartender for 3 years. He works maybe 20 hours a week and spends the rest of his time on the couch playing video games or scrolling through his phone looking for the next get-rich-quick idea. He barely contributes anything to their bills. Meanwhile, Katie had to take another break from her program to get a full-time job because they're so behind on everything. I told her a million times that Ryan needs to get a real job so she can focus on finishing school, but she won't listen to me. She says I lecture too much and now she barely talks to me anymore. Here's what really pushed me over the edge. They stopped paying rent. First, it was 5 months at the beginning of last year. They promised they'd catch up and eventually paid us back, but now they're 2 months behind again, bringing their total to 7 months of missed payments. My husband and I still have a mortgage on that property. We're not rich. We bought that place so our daughter could have somewhere nice to live while she got her education, but instead she's supporting this deadbeat boyfriend who brings nothing but debt and dogs. I tried everything. I told Katie she could always come back home to reset and figure things out, but not with 7 dogs and not with Ryan. I've suggested so many times that they should rehome the dogs to good families, but Ryan refuses because he still thinks he's going to make money off them somehow. All of Katie's friends see what's going on. Her girlfriends have told her Ryan's dragging her down. Even her cousins have tried talking to her, but she won't hear it from anyone. She sees some invisible potential in this guy that nobody else can see. Last week, I called Katie and told her we're evicting them. My husband and I can't keep covering their mortgage while they live there for free. We need to get actual paying tenants in there. Katie didn't say anything for a long time. Then she just said okay and hung up. She hasn't answered any of my calls since. Her dad tried calling her too, but she's ignoring both of us. My sister says I'm being too harsh and that I'm going to ruin my relationship with my daughter forever, but I don't know what else to do. We've tried being understanding, we've tried being patient, we've given them break after break. Now we're the ones struggling to pay bills because of their mess. The eviction notice goes out next week.